Hello, friends. Today we are coming up with another new remedy, or rather, two remedies of one group. And this presentation demonstrates that there can be very different approaches. But finally, when we study the remedy from all the approaches, we can come to the holistic understanding of that remedy. So, these cases which Aditi and Nirupama will be sharing, they have taken approach through sensation method. But like if you approach it through other approaches, it will be very difficult to prescribe this remedy. So I invite Dr. Nirupama first to share her case and followed by Dr. Aditi, who will share another case. Then we will take rubric study. Yes, Nirupama.
Yeah, thank you, Anita. So this is my very old case. She used to come quite frequently to me, but this time when she came with a lot of stomach issues, she was not responding. And that is how then we collected the new data plus all old data. Everything I tried to understood and then I prescribed the medicine. So today when patient came, means this time when patient came, she was 11 years old and she had persistent complaints of abdominal pain with lot of gas formation and gases were quite offensive. And my observation was this child was very active. She used to take part in so many games, physical activities, and always been playing around, but still so much gas formation, which was something I found very characteristic in this case. And the data which I had with me was she was born with some congenital defects and which was corrected immediately after birth, and after that she was all right. So from age 4, she's coming to me, and majorly her complaint was appetite loss. She never used to enjoy food. She always wanted something of her taste. So mother said she's very rigid in eating, does not taste all types of food, very limited choices. She loves fish, spicy food. She loves few raw foods also. She loves juices, but mostly she likes this spicy taste. She's slim, tall, fair girl, extremely good looking, always smiling. Uh, she has tendency to talk during sleep. Thermal was not very clear. And she has profuse sweat on her head. So hair gets wet. So very playful. She has a lot of stamina to play. She keeps running here and there. Very angry on contradiction. If you say no, she will hit back. So basically a pampered child because she was born with some difficulties. So after that she was taken a lot of care and was extremely pampered. So over a period of time she became very obstinate. She never used to listen to anyone. She enjoys dancing, drawing, and lot of sports. She likes to wear good clothes. She likes to look attractive. But in spite of that, she is a very respectful child. She gives respect to all elders and a responsible child. She completes her work. She will not keep her studies pending. So her mother's obstetric history was very characteristic when she was pregnant for this child. This was the first pregnancy. And mother comes from a very big chawl where people stay together. So there were a lot of people to talk. Always there used to be some activities, and this lady was a part of all the activities. She used to enjoy all the functions. But problem was after marriage, she came into flat system. This was the isolated place where all the doors used to be closed, no one to talk to, no activities, and she felt very lonely. Husband was very busy, so no one to talk there. And she used to feel very bored. The life was very dull here. A lot of sadness came, and with that there was a lot of morning sickness. And because of morning sickness, she could not travel. So further boredom used to come. She was not doing anything. So that was bothering her. So this child is very good in her studies, but she's always in hurry. And because of lot of hurried nature, she makes lot of mistakes, and because of that, she loses lot of marks. The problem is she wants to finish her paper first, and she has to give it first to the teacher. And because of that, she becomes very restless. She likes running, playing with friends, joking around, talking, smiling, very jovial child, vivacious in nature, likes to study languages. She loves English, French, EVS. She loves arts and crafts, but she does not like maths. She likes to travel. She likes to go to different cities. She likes to see new places. She's extremely talkative. There was no sadness at all. She likes to wear neat, clean clothes. Hmm? And her choice is also very good. And as I said, she talks a lot. In that, she said she makes lot of stories, funny stories. And she said, I just enjoy making funny stories. Everyone laughs, and even I like to see that, and I also enjoy that. She likes to eat spicy food, varieties of food. She literally said, I like varieties of food. I just love tasty food. And she gets these dreams of traveling abroad, Thailand, Mauritius. She has dreams of ghost. And then see how patient is saying, I like to dance. I love singing. I like to roam in foreign countries. I like to talk to friends very much. I'm excited when I see friends. Friends means lot of fun, lot of masti. I like to watch TV. Prince is my favorite character. सबसे favorite. Avenger तर खूपच आवडते. That means I like Avenger. But just see how she is talking. Hmm? The the way she is talking is she's enjoying. No, while talking, the whole thing is she enjoys that. Spider-Man is so much fun. These serials don't make me bored. I just get excited when I see Spider who is flying on the thread, balancing himself on that thin rope. It is so much of a fun. I like to take selfies. I just love it. I like to grow my nails. I like to crack funny jokes. खूपच मज्जा येते. Means I just love it. Mhm. So this much was the data from the age 4 to age 10. Everything was taken together, and this type of remedies were coming. Phosphorus, tuberculum, lachesis. Phosphorus was given in past with not much result. But if you see, there is lot of excitement and lot of enjoyment patient is talking about. So directly you can feel the fun of life, and the theme of excitement versus boredom had come. And the characteristic of this case, even mother experienced that during the pregnancy. And then this child is also continuously talking about the fun of life. And this Piperiaceae family falls in the oral stage of development. It's an infancy stage, which is the stage where child connects to the world through the senses. They just enjoy, and the pleasure principle is the basic theme of infancy. And that is what child is experiencing. The day one she's coming for the food issues. When food is tasty, she enjoys that. So you get a lot of food theme, enjoyment theme, boredom theme, excitement theme. With that, I came to Piperaceae family. So the way she is talking, so much excitement in everything. Uh, the way she's saying, na, it's a swad. I literally felt it's a swad jindagi ka. Na, wants to see world, travel, new places, food, clothes, games, playing, everything. So it's a test of life. Very energetic, hyperactive child, always playing, running. And for her, life is a fun, enjoyment, pleasure, and lot of food. She said liking for chicken, chocolate, spice, everything, juices. So with that, I came to Piperaceae family. And Piperaceae family helps in improving the taste of food. It stimulates your taste bud, or automatically saliva comes. You enjoy the food. So what is the theme of Piperiacae? Excitement, enjoyment. If it is not there, if there is no excitement, no enjoyment, then you feel bored. Life is so boring, so monotonous. No, no taste in life. It is so bland. Life has become very bland. So amusement, desire for pleasure. So that is the basic themes. And these people just love parties, going out, friends, relatives, dancing, music, food. All these things are something which they enjoy. So that is the basic theme of Piperaceae family. And if you see, there are remedies are Piper nigra, Piper methysticum. But this case, patient has born with some congenital anomalies, and then these persistent complaints. So basic in the background syphilitic myxome was there. Considering that, and then so much GIT issues, I selected Piper methysticum, which is very good remedy for GIT affection. It has lot of colic, lot of gases, lot of stomach issues are there, and patients settle down immediately with a single dose of 200, and lot of acute respiratory as well as GIT acutes settle down with Piper methysticum. And then she came with molluscum contagiosum also, and that also responded very well to Piper methysticum. So Piperacae is a Kawa Kawa. It's an intoxicant which produces liveliness. It stimulates and you really feel good about it. And then you work also more without feeling much fatigue. You feel like working more and more. And in this specific symptom is given, pains are better by diverting attention. If there is any pain, you just have to divert the attention and patient feels better. Even changing position, changing topic gives relief. Hmm. So basically, Piper methysticum is a stimulant. It's a sedative. It has lot of profuse perspiration. And see, all stimulants have other sides. So if they can make excess and prolonged, they can cause dizziness, staggering it, swinging. It's like influence of any drug. And the other side is extremely talkative, happy, pleasant feeling. Hmm. So that these are the two polarities of these remedies. So I think with this, I end my presentation and I invite Dr. Aditi to take second case of Piper nigra. So first
Thank
was
you.
Piper methysticum and now Piper nigra.
Yeah, thank you, Nirupama. And after seeing Piper methysticum, now we will see a case of Piper nigrum. My slide is seen?
No.
Not yet.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So friends, this is the case during COVID time. This is a middle-aged man. He came to me with a complaint of parasnomia. So that is a altered sense of smell, and he was suffering since last 2.5 months, very severe complaints, and he was getting a very severe pungent feeling in the nose, with whatever food. So practically he could eat only a very bland food or a bitter taste food. Otherwise, no, he cannot eat any roti, rice, anything. It was a very difficult period for him. He had undergone CT scan and everything. He had visited two, three neurologists also, but his problem was not getting solved at all. And so he could not eat anything. And slightest hot food he could not eat. He had to literally eat very cold food, a kind of frozen food. And he used to get very typical pungent nauseatic smell while eating. And this whole problem started with total loss of smell in the COVID, and then the smell returned, but in a very altered way. And there was a heat felt in the nose and in the GI tract, and there was kind of burning also. Then he has to eat everything with literally pinching his nose tightly so that he doesn't get any kind of smell or any kind of sensation, and he will just gulp the food. In this process, he almost lost 6 to 7 kilos of weight because of non-eating thing. And he had become, and just while then I was taking the history, I came to know he is basically a person, a non-vegetarian person, but he had converted himself into vegetarian because of the animal cruelty. He converted vegetarian. Then during the course of the history, when I was talking to him, he said, life has become total tasteless. You can't go out. You can't eat anything. What is the point of going? I said that you can at least enjoy, no? There is some kind of recreation. No, doc. Without eating, what is the enjoyment in the life? You can't take away eating. The maximum pleasure of the life is in eating and enjoying the food. What is the use of such a life where a person can't eat? I have been such a foodie person. Generally, I am a very happy and excitable person. I am more happier than sad in my life. I do get dreams of my dead father who passed away 3 years ago because I was attached to him very much. But that also never a sad dream. I see happy dreams of with my father in there. Then he is jesting, jovial, very witty, very happy person. Like it was a fun even to have an interview, like that talk on the net, because that time physically we were not seeing much patients. It was more on online consultations. Then he likes to surprise people pleasantly. He enjoys partying and all, and he sees to it that everybody is very happy. He likes to see that happiness on the face of the people. I have always been very, and then next thing, another thing about his personality, he said, I have been very cautious about my health. I am always worried. I am very cautious. I have always fear of grave diseases. And when he was talking to me, I said, what kind of grave diseases? Then he told me that I have a fear of cardiac disease. I said, why you have cardiac disease fear? He said, I don't know why, but I have lot of this cardiac disease fear. And that is why doctor, I avoid any kind of ECG, stress test, anything. I don't know. I feel very scared. And like, his expression was really a very, very excitable. He said, this specialist doctors, this cardiologists, they are very serious, tight. They are murderous. And then he's laughing. By profession, actually, he is a veterinary doctor, but then he studied MBA and he moved to finance field, and he's been doing very well in his field. Now, this was the case. So I analyzed that he's very witty, very jovial, and lot of excitement in his talks, and tastelessness in the life because tastelessness in the mouth. Very foodie, then a lot of heat feeling, fear of health. I could feel that naivety in him. He's a very, very highly placed person in a corporate world, but you can see a kind of a childlike innocence, kind of naivety in him. Then, a lot of sensitivity and empathy turning into vegetarianism just because of to avoid animal cruelty. So on this, then these symptoms, this mental state, these physical complaints, where there is lot of parasomnia and all. So I came to somewhere Piperaceae family, and then because of the lot of these respiratory complaints and all, and both tastelessness that had hit me my mind really, and I came to Piper nigrum, and I gave him Piper nigrum 200 4 doses, and then after 10 days he felt 25% better. He said, doctor, at least I started eating, and that pungent feeling in the nose has considerably reduced. Still I am not getting proper smell or taste, but this is okay. And then after 15 days, I again repeated, not this 10 days follow-up was there. And then I had put him on SL only. And after 20 days, I again repeated this Piper nigrum again. And then he was completely normal, and he almost gained back his weight also. So this is how I gave him Piper nigrum. Now we will see Materia medica was of Piper nigrum. I referred few Materia medicas, and I came to understand this remedy in much detail. Hot-headed persons, irascible and often gay and happy. From the beginning, there is always an addiction to pleasure, and especially in Piperaceae, in nigrum, it is very much related with food. Even with methysticum also we saw the same. So TV, food, eating too much, mostly junk food, anything that gives them instant gratification. And eating also ameliorates their complaints. And going on losing weight or obesity, both gives them kind of sadness or depression. Diet control can bring on depression in these people, because for them food is life. They are very hypochondriac. Now, this symptom actually, when I read Materia Medica through various books, I found out this symptom, and I was surprised to see that exactly same thing my patient had told me, which I was not aware when I had actually prescribed in Piper nigrum, that they have fear of heart disease. They have fear of suffering, pain. They have fear of being poisoned, restlessness, agitation, fidgety, nervousness. They have fear of being left alone. They want to please everyone. They want to make everyone happy in order to be happy. They are very sensitive, offended easily. The sleepiness, drowsiness is another feature we see in this Piperaceae. Then burning pains, heat, fire, redness, lot of respiratory symptoms come with this kind of presentation. Dryness of affected parts, skin, mucous membranes, allergic tendencies, sinusitis, allergic rhinitis, congestion of nose, congestion of eyes. There is lot of burning in the eyes, redness in the eyes, tears flowing, watering of the eyes, and even nasal discharges. Then they also have anal fissures, which is, there is lot of burning and pain in the fissures, very sensitive. Also uterine cramps and priapisms, caries of the teeth, and neuralgias. So these are the physical domains where Piper nigrum can be thought of. But first we need to come to Piperaceae family, and then we can differentiate nicely. And this uterine cramps and priapism, basically, this is the first subclass. And here always mucous membranes are affected, and also these sexual systems are always affected. They are not mature enough, and they are still just in the little immature. So we do see complaints of genitourinary systems and sexual sphere in Piperaceae family. So friends, this is Piper nigrum. Yeah. So now I invite Anita to throw lights on through rubrics, and we understand Piper through rubrics.
Yes, friends, you have seen both the cases solved through sensation method. Their taste of life was important, and Piperaceae family came from excitement and the vivacity of the person who wants activity and excitement all the time. And if they are not having that excitement, they feel bored. So ennui with entertainment ameliorates. That is the entry rubric for this remedy. Aditi, can you share my
Yeah,
slides?
just give me a minute. Yeah.
So basically, we will see rubrics which have lot of excitement. So I have divided rubrics in 3 groups. One is of excitement. As Nirupama said, it is Kawa Kawa. Kawa Kawa is a very stimulating drug. So we'll see lot of energy in this. So the rubrics which are related to high energy are amusement, desire for buoyancy. Now this buoyancy is more of they have desire to float. They are superficial. They don't go inside, they don't sink. So that also differentiates it from lachesis, because lachesis also has amusement desire, but they have amusement at the level of passion. These people have taste of life. So being infant and oral stage, their amusement is basically they want to taste different things. हर चीज का स्वाद लेना है, उसमें डूबना नहीं है. So they are more in floating desire. So buoyancy comes from that. Change desire for of position, dance desire too easy. Then delusion, body parts are enlarged because of swelling sensation, and he can work without exhaustion. The type of energy which they have, they don't feel exhausted. And Kawa Kawa is given for improving that, energy or stamina. There is a floating air in delusion, head is enlarged, delusion. They have dreams of fights, liberty for. So that libertinism is also there along with amusement. Then dreams, traveling, journeys, railroad by. Now you don't find this remedy in traveling desire too, but you find it in dreams of traveling. So you have to also see the cross references. Dreams, prayer meetings of being conducted to by unknown people. They can think of any situation where there are a lot of people and they are all meeting together, they are talking, they are partying. So there are also dreams of parties of pleasure, giving surprise to a friend. So in Aditi's case, we saw that he likes to give surprises to his friends. So this rubric is there. Then efficiency increased because of the energy. Ennui, entertainment ameliorates. Excitement, occupation, diversion ameliorates. Like Nirupama said ki pain is ameliorated by diversion. Grief, pent up. Industrious, mania for work, sleeplessness with. So they don't even feel sleepy when they are working. Love sick, quick to act, prostration of mind. It is also given on the other extreme for prostration of mind. Mental strength increased. So this type of energy you will see in this remedy. And now we come to how their behavior is during disease. So they become very conscientious about trifles disease during. There is also a rubric fastidious disease during. So this we can take it as they become very fussy. So that fussiness may come for eating also, or for they don't want to be disturbed, something like that. As after debauchery, after enjoying a lot, then they feel this complaints can come up. Then delusion, poisoned he has been, fear of pain and fear of suffering. These two things are common in Piper methysticum and Piper nigra. Forsaken feeling, isolation sensation of, and gestures makes cautious. So Aditi said he's quite cautious about his health. So it is not there in cautious or careful, but it is there in gestures cautious. We also see being, a drug type of remedy and also subclass 1. So their consciousness is not very clear. So like Naxmos Chata, they also have these, Naxmos Chata is very closely coming in this table. So confusion of mind, reading while, confusion of mind, sleepiness with, delusion as if he is drunk, as if he is intoxicated and he had taken liquor. So these are subclass 1 qualities. Then we come to Piper nigra. The main difference between Piper M and Piper N is that Piper nigra has more of fire. It is Kali Mirch. One is stimulant where there is a lot of amusement and fun. And in Piper nigra, there is a lot of heat. There is fire element. So they want more, impatience is there. So they want excitement, and it should be very, satisfied very fast. That impatience is there because of fire element. So the first single remedy rubric is amorous disposition with hypochondriasis. So on one side, they want to enjoy life, but they also have hypochondriasis, which we saw in Aditi's case. Anger alternating with cheerfulness. So it's not just cheerfulness, but because of fire element, there is also anger. Anxiety with pain in anus about. So fissure, it is very, very good remedy for fissure. So fear of passing stool on account of pain. Then also there is fear of pain and fear of suffering, as I said. Then they also have this picking of nose or lip on one spot till it bleeds. That rawness is there. So acridity of Kali Mirch or acridity of black pepper is there. And his tendency to mutilate his body. Again, that destruction is coming. Restlessness, pain from abdominal, sudden manifestation, starting, and senses acute. So these are the main rubrics for Piper nigra. So with this, we come to the end of at least rubric study.
One more thing I wanted to add, like I had few Piper nigra acute cases. I have given lot many time in acute respiratory. In few cases in COVID lockdown, here children said it's so boring. If of the plant is not moving and it's giving a lot of problem, and with that lot of respiratory issues and continuous running nose. Continuous running nose was the symptom along with a lot of sneezing. And in those cases, I had given Piper nigra 200, and typical acute prescription. Once acute was over, its role was over. So few cases I had given like that, and it really helped. And that is what I observed. Acute nigra comes a lot in respiratory issues, and methysticum comes a lot of GIT issues. That was my observation. So anything you want to add, or we? Hmm? So with this, we end today's session. Thank you, friends. Do watch, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.